Hi guys, just a little late video for you. Every YouTube car channel has to have a private car, or so it seems that way, and indeed I do have a private car. So I thought I would take the opportunity to introduce you to Blue. I guess, as my wife affectionately refers to it, it was going to be her daily driver until, unbeknownst to us, it had a God knock and, well, check it out. Now the motor's out. Nothing terribly bad happened with the motor, but we caught it, relatively early. This is going to be the first engine, not swap, it's not going to be swapped. This is going to be the first engine build that I'm going to be a part of ever. It is getting done. The engine was taken out in my garage. Just to give you an idea of my garage, I'm not well equipped with a bunch of tools, and that was one of the things that attracted me to Subarus to begin with. This is actually, if you haven't already noticed, a 2003 WRX. It is a full stage 3 build. It was a show car. I gotta get some light in this garage, but it was a show car. Doesn't have an ounce of rust on it. Has 74,000 original miles. Unfortunately, the stock short block did not like the stage 3 setup. It was tuned correctly. It was tuned by Boosted Performance. The short block is actually getting shipped tomorrow to Stroud Built. Shout out to them. They're going to be putting in some nice goodies. We're not going to build anything crazy. We're just going to get this thing back on the road. We're going to do some forged pistons, some STI goodies in the internals. We're not doing anything with the heads. We're not doing anything with the cams. It's going to again be tuned by Graham Boosted. Looks like when I tore the engine apart that it, where's the piston at? Piston's right here. It spun a rod bearing. I don't know if it really spun it, but it certainly had some play in that piston. And so it's going to get built with some STI pistons, forged pistons. It's going to have an EJ207 crank. We are retaining the 2.0 motor. It might get toyed around with. It has a ton of boost lag. It has a 20G turbo by, I think, Power Enterprises, either an 18 or a 20G turbo. And for this small motor with without the AVCS and the advanced variable cam timing and things of that nature that the ECU can do on some of the more advanced cars like the STIs, this car suffers from some terrible boost lag. And so we might just go with a smaller turbo. That turbo can handle, the one that's on it now can handle, I think, around 450 horsepower. We're not trying to make that. In this car, this is set up for autocross. Primarily, it's got BF Goodwrench G-force comps. It's got a full version 7 brake swap, Brembo big brakes, slotted rotors, stock WRX transmission, which at the power level we're pushing, as long as we're kind to it, it won't give us any issues. It's got a full version 7. You can't really see it now. Many apologies. But it's got a full version 7 interior swap, door cards, everything. It had an aftermarket steering wheel. The guy that sold it to me put a Forster, or an STI, JDM STI steering wheel with a Forster airbag in it. Still have to hook up the cruise control switch. So tons of nice little goodies. It does not have a short shifter. We're going to be putting a short shifter on it. It's got a full, obviously full being stage 3. It's got upgraded injectors, cab back exhaust, intake, front mount intercooler. It is brace face. But I'll get some better pictures for you guys at a later date. This is just a real quick introduction to, it's got NK, I think TS6 wheels. I think they're TS6 or TS9s. It maintains the 5x 100 hubs. So they do make 5x100 wheels that will fit the Brembo Big Brake kit on this car. It's got race pads on it right now, which are kind of annoying for daily driving. This is kind of going to be the race daily. The 17 STI is the reliable daily. I know, right? STI, reliable. Jokes on me, right? Anyway, yeah, welcome to Life in the Fast Lane. Like I said, I haven't really got to spend much time in the car because the engine kind of went kaput shortly after buying it, which kind of sucks, but we're going to be doing a build, and so you guys can follow along. I wish I had the YouTube channel really going when we pulled the motor out. I do have a short, I forget what they call those videos, where they go really fast over a long period of time. Time-lapse video that I will probably be uploading to the channel once we kind of detail the build. But it is actually, ironically enough, this is actually the same color. It is not World Rally Blue. I forget what the original owner did to it, but from what I understand, this color is the same color after a little bit of tweaking as the R34 GTR in Too Fast and Too Furious that Paul Walker drove. So a nice little thing. It retains a lot of the Subaru feel with the World Rally Blue kind of look, but it has a little bit of a secret up its sleeve. I do believe it has the JDM STI front bumper, side skirts, and rear bumper. Full 3-inch exhaust. It has EDM headlights, European domestic market headlights that have LEDs in them. They're very, very cool. And then it has the JDM STI rear taillights, which, as many of you probably know, between the years of 02 and 07, I believe, the sedan WRX and STI, or the WRX, had the same taillights. They really just, all they did was redo the front clip, and that's how you get the names Bug Eye, which is what this one is. The Blob Eye is the 04 and 05, and the Hawkeye is the 06 and 07. That's how you get those names. It's just because the redone front clip. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Lots of cool install videos for you guys that are wondering what Subarus are all about, how easy they are to work on. Again, you saw my garage. You can see all the myriad of different parts and things of that nature, but I have no mechanical experience whatsoever. Just basic brake changes and a few things here and there, but we were able to pull this motor in around 5 hours. And it's the first time we've ever done something like that. So stupid simple, easy to work on these cars, easy to make good power. You know, we're going to shoot for, I think, 325 to 350 wheel horsepower, which will put us somewhere around 450 crank out of a 2.0 liter with mildly built forged internals. So that should be well within its capability, well within the transmission's capability, as long as we're nice to it. Probably going to upgrade the clutch since we have access to it with the transmission bell housing there. Probably put a stage 2 or stage 3 clutch in it, something that retains good daily drivability, but we can also abuse it a little bit on the track. So hopefully this thing gets done within, we got a goal of about 2 months to get it done and back on the road. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I've been rambling on too long. You will be seeing a lot of this car. This car gets more attention than my 17 SDI, and probably with good reason. It is the body style. It is the car that kind of introduced the United States market to the WRX and the STI, and it's a very clean example. So I feel privileged and lucky to have it in my possession. And we're going to do some really neat stuff, hopefully to make it, improve on it, make it better, but also retain some of the heritage that it has, not go too stinking crazy with body kits and wings and all that stuff. Again, people say that all the time, but appreciate you guys' time. Thank you and have a good day.